Hi, I just want to very briefly talk today on why businesses are hiring virtual or fractional CTOs, CIOs, or VCIOs, VCTOs, VSOs, security people. What's happening is a lot of smaller businesses have learned from what's happening with startups. I work with a lot of family-owned businesses and businesses where maybe they've been going for a very long time and technology has not been a big business driver. Now, obviously, in the age of cyber and AI, this needs to change rapidly. Boards, management teams need to understand to make good technology decisions what's happening. And the process of change is just speeding up and speeding up. And as an IT professional, I'm struggling to stay on top of it. So one of the things I spend a lot of my time doing now is supporting leadership teams with making these decisions. How does it work? Well, the startups seem to have been doing this for a long time because they don't have the budget to hire somebody full time. And frankly, they're just too small. Often they'll look for somebody who's got experience in software development. My background is from infrastructure, but it doesn't really matter because what you're really looking for is somebody that understands about the decision that needs to be made and can articulate it in a way that makes sense. The big thing is you're not relying on this person to implement solutions, you're relying on them to help the business make the right decisions more quickly. That's it, really. So that can be done in a lot less time. I see a lot of businesses try and look for the unicorn IT manager. They want someone that's going to make the tea, set strategic IT direction, deal with cybersecurity, fix people's laptops, fix printers. It's ridiculous. Like, there's just too much stuff to be done. You want a person who can support the management team to make good decisions, and it's not expensive to do. Between £100 to £300 an hour usually for somebody to come into your business for maybe a day a week, a day a month, a couple of days a week, depending on the size that you are, and give the business good direction. And the great thing is having somebody like that on call means that you can make these decisions quickly and you're making the decisions once, because a lot of people that work in tech done this stuff over and over and over. And because we've done it multiple times, we know where the problems lie. We know what issues might come up, which is why a lot of startups really struggle, because they spend a lot of money developing a solution, but the business case isn't. They don't understand what the problem is they're trying to solve and what problems need to be addressed before they can solve it. I've got a video I've done on Juicero, which is a product that's ridiculously overly engineered because the management team didn't have enough of a technical background to make good technical decisions. And we see all the time with ransomware that leadership teams are not taking cybersecurity seriously. They're dumping it on their IT. I spend a lot of time arguing with business leaders or having robust conversations, let's say, with why it's such a big risk to their business. A lot of people just don't understand that you could easily spend £8,000 per staff member on a security incident. It could kill your business and it could take 4, 8, 12, 24 months never to recover. So you do need this kind of person in your organization, and you need to make sure that you're not just buying in somebody who's a salesperson, somebody that's going to sell in the solutions that they like from the people that they work with, but somebody that's going to actually actively look and find the best solution for the business, whether that's big bits of software, whether that's small solutions. And a lot of this stuff costs nothing. It's just a matter of sitting down and going, this is the problem that needs to be addressed right now. We'll fix this and then we'll move on to the next thing. I always like, when I'm doing this, to find some small projects that have a big impact, get those done. It working well. I think that's always a good way of working. And you've got the flexibility to do that. And that's the great thing about having a fractional or part-time or interim, whatever you want to call them, leader, is that you're not hiring for everything for the world forevermore, but what you can work on making that person really deliver value to the business really quickly on a really, really good, effective budget. If that sounds interesting, useful, you've got any comments, let me know below or feel free to get in touch. Have a great day.